Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rolo, and welcome back to Foundation. Yes, today is going to be a little bit of a different kind of Foundation video or stream, depending on when you watch it. So I decided to do a stream today since I have a little bit of free time. Thought it might be fun to rather have a live version of episode 8. Obviously the following ones will still be the normal episodes as per usual, but I think for today we can have some fun and just do a little live stream. Gonna be longer than the usual videos, probably gonna be an hour to an hour and a half. But yeah, I think we can have some fun with this one, and hope you enjoy the ride. If you do like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing, because there's very much more to come. And yeah, let's jump into it. Just want to see, what is this? Oh, actually get weapons for the little military fort that I was trying to build. So, for those of you who are new, the last time we were playing Foundation, we were starting to use this little mountain in between these little river pools to start building a fort. This fort will be used for military missions and have our military units be trained here. I do believe there's a Splendor package where I can... Oh no, I don't want to build that. Where I can update this wall to be a stone wall, because at the moment it's wood, doesn't look that great. So we will be enriching this little area here just purely for militaristic purposes. It might take a while for it to be built, since you can see these... I hope these units are going towards actually building stuff, as they will have to go around and build it from here. Since this is one of the only entry points that I could get due to the height of the terrain. Because I don't think you can actually do... Maybe I can try, but I don't think it's possible. So if I... Oh, it does actually work. Okay, I thought it won't work like that. Okay. That's actually very interesting. That's cool. Okay, so I can technically do this then. Something like that as well. Okay, I didn't think that it can actually be done like that, but okay, that seems to be the case. So we can actually then prioritize the building of this bridge. Seems like most of it is already done, but I think that's just a facade. Yeah, I think that should be cool. Only going to have one entry point though, which is going to be on this northern side, so I don't want to change that very much. Alright, so while we wait for that to be built, I think some things that I do need to check in. I think I have assigned all of the millers. I have not. Okay, so we can assign that one guy that was jobless for a moment. Yeah, and I think from a farm perspective, okay, we need at least 6 more people for those farms to really do their thing. And we got some more taxpayers as well, just to get the missing tax. Our income is quite high at the moment. I'm very happy and pleased with the income that we do have. Just want to see what we might need to look at. So I think from a trading perspective, if I look at the trade routes, yeah, so we are selling the gold ore. Probably need to look at getting gold bars, because that we can sell. And we can also sell gemstones, but I don't think we've really received any gemstones as of yet, which is okay. Oh, we have 5. Okay, so that's more than I actually expected there to be. But before we actually focus on... I can actually set the blacksmith to be built. Oh, and I think with the previous video we had around almost 40 construction projects that was ongoing, but I think a lot of these homes completed, were finished building, so it really gave us an opportunity to focus on some of the other stuff. Just want to see, I think I am building a granary somewhere around here, because I did notice that we're having some issues with some of the food products that we get. Even though we have more than enough of them stored, there's not enough transporters to really spread out the food that we get to the needed locations. And I'll probably need to... I need to see the territory areas. I probably need to open up an additional route for these guys over here. Because I think at the moment they are a little bit, not stuck, but something like that. There we go. Just so that they do have a way to get to the other side a bit quicker. And I also want to maybe look at building some fishermen's huts here, just to have an additional place where we actually get some fish. So let's do that. At least these things are quite cheap. And they do build quite quickly. And then I think I need to expand the territory over here for allowing... Oh, what's that? I think that's a reforestation zone. We don't want that. Just to allow for a little bit larger area for people to live in. There we go. And then from a... Okay, so I think the extraction area is quite large enough. So we are going to use quite a bit of wood now. We are also really making use of a lot of the planks. I do think that we are selling quite a bit of them as well, so we might need to increase the overall threshold that we do have. But I think for now we should be sorted. And let's get those two peeps to a job. So I think, yeah, so definitely need more crops. Because we have 0 wheat and we have flour that's being processed. And I think we have 2 bakeries. So yeah, I think from a bakery perspective and a bread perspective, we are all good. Okay, and this one is getting all of the needed food. So I'm happy with that. So let's see. Probably need to think about building the military encampments. But yeah, this thing needs to be focused first. Oh, that's probably where most of my planks have gone. Building these wooden bridges, because I do see now that they use a ton of planks. Nah, but that's cool. This is still going to be the main wood area. I don't want to change it. So I think this should be enough to facilitate the entire little civilization. Because we're not going to really have such a large influx in wood production that we do require, so I'm happy with just having that. Let's see, I think I need to assign these guys to be commoners, and then I need to look at what jobs I have open for commoners to work at. So it's tax collector. Okay, so we definitely can assign that baker. So it's mainly just the tax collector, so I'm going to keep these guys available. I think the charcoal hut can use serfs, but the smelter and is that other building? There should be another one somewhere around here. The smelter and the blacksmith do require commoners, so I'm gonna prioritize these buildings and we can then assign them there accordingly. Just want to see, so they still have food and service. Oh, it's probably around here. I probably need to build a church. Whoops. Yes, a church is definitely required. Probably before we start, let's maybe just remove this. I think there should be a splendor package for building a lot bigger and nicer churches. So it should be under clergy. And then it's the clergy splendor package. There we go. Small stone wall. Okay, that's not what we want. It's the rustic church splendor package and the monastery. The monastery is something that we will definitely build later on and need. So we might as well get that, but we don't want to focus on building a monastery just yet, because those are very large, semi-late game buildings, if you ask me. And we might possibly look at building the monastery at the right hand side over here, or yeah, you can also plant additional berries to get more berries there. You have nuns you can get, and I think there's some wine that you can get from that, like wine lens and all those things, which is really cool. So yeah, it's just additional package, but I do think from a rustic church perspective, we should have a few nice new buildings that we can actually look at. Let's see what we have. So I think we have a wooden gate, we have a stone gate. I think we have some additional ornaments that we can put on top of the estate. We have a new bell tower. Yeah, so there's a few cool things that we can add, yeah. Don't think we need too big of a church over here, but this is going to be quite a densely populated area, so I'm not going to have it be too small. So let's see what we can have. Let's have a thatched chapel on this end. I'm going to keep it smaller. Let's maybe just elongate it like that. And then we can, let's see. Yeah, this is just the tiled chapel, so I think it's just a smaller version of it. So maybe let's put a small one on the side with a small little door, and then we can actually put on a few chairs, which should beautify it up a little bit. There we go. Some plants we can have, and then let's do something like this. Yeah, let's do something like this. Probably not the most neatest thing, but it should do its job. There we go. It's a bit skew, but that's fine. And then let's put up the ornaments. That. Where do these things fit? Are they just a ground ornament? Yeah, it seems like it. And then some graveyard. I don't really want to put a graveyard, but let's just put a few of them here. It's not really something that I enjoy. Phew. That should be good. There we go. Just so that these people can get their service needs fulfilled. And then, yeah, I think from a food perspective, this should start sorting itself out. I did see the granary can prioritize its construction. Yeah, I know the raw materials are missing there. I do thoroughly apologize. So our next influx of commoners, we can add them to the charcoal burner. And we can then start producing some iron. I don't think I can sell the iron though. I don't think there's any trade route that allows me to sell. I can buy it. There I can buy it again. Why can I buy it twice? I actually think the resource that you can buy and sell here is somewhat randomized. So I'll have to get to the point where I can actually produce the tools. So yeah, but that's cool. I'm not too bothered about that. So we can assign those two commoners to the smelter. We won't have the charcoal just yet. And we also don't have the miners yet for this little iron deposit. But it's okay, we'll just manage it. I think we will just need to settle down a little bit, especially with the buildings being built and obviously the needs not being met. That some people won't be too fond of the current situation. Okay, so you have two new people, so you can let's start do this. Let's have one. Oh, they're finishing up with what? I don't know. But it's fine, we'll just keep them there and assign them there for now. The church should be building soon as well, and I think that should really increase the happiness. I just don't understand why there's a food shortage. I should have more than enough. I think I can probably have 2 stalls of bread, especially in this area that's close by to the bread. Let's just see the other markets, how they are doing. Yeah, there's more than enough food for them there. Yeah, definitely more than enough food over here. More than enough food. So I just think it's a matter of how the food is spread. And there's obviously a few hunters that we can assign as well. But our butchery is doing fine. We might need to add a secondary butchery. But we will do that as soon as we see our boar meat being really high and our normal meat not really being able to catch up. Right, so just a bit of a waiting game now. Yeah, so I did prioritize this granary. So I'm gonna try and make it so that there's a type of each in that granary. Well, the main sources of food, that is. And if they started building this bridge, they have indeed. And this bridge, no, probably because I haven't prioritized it because there's a lot of other stuff going on. Don't even know how many builders I have at the moment. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait just a little bit more. So no access to food. Understandable. So you do live here. Yeah, I do see the problem with the food. I am in agreement with that exact same issue. Oh, 30 newcomers. Exactly what we need. We can then assign to start mining. And then I want to try and get at least one person in this granary. Because that's definitely a part that we do need. I think that those are homes being built, which is awesome. Food shortage, still don't understand. Well was built, okay. Wells being built, homes being built. Right, now that's perfect. Oh, the church is over here. Quite expensive as well. Hey, the granary is done. So we can have berries. We are going to have fish. We're going to have meat, and we are going to have bread. Definitely need to see if I can prioritize that just to prevent any of the food shortages that I am currently experiencing. Just need to keep an eye as well on the clothing, which is seeing a bit of a downgrade, but I need more wool. So I'll probably need to build more sheep farms. There should be some space over here. So I'm gonna... Let's build 2 more sheep farms. Storage full. Yeah, that's okay. So these... Yeah, these bakeries are essentially stuck. And this guy... What did I want this guy to store? Oh, bread. So let's store bread, and let's store berries and meat as well. We even store boar. I think we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, no, that's fine. Just that we do have bread on this side as well. My guy, you'll have food soon, don't you worry. I am busy sorting it out. We have 3 newcomers. So let's see. I'm gonna upgrade 2 of them. And then I'm going to say that one of them will work at the blacksmith. A house upgrading. Oh, okay, so this guy's gonna live there. Okay, let's see. So from... Okay, so we do have the iron smelter. Charcoal's producing. We can assign the blacksmith accordingly. And I'll probably need to build a warehouse here as well. Oh, but there's already a warehouse being built. For gold ore and... Yeah, the ores. That's good. And then, yeah, for any of the new people, I'll just assign them to this transporter. Hey, the wooden bridge is done. Doesn't look very attractive, though. Missing raw materials. I do know you are missing the raw materials. That's one of the things that I am aware of. So we do need more iron ore even after we smelt it to actually create the different tools. That's interesting. Good, so berries and bread to capacity over there. So these berries and these bread should not run out, please. I actually do want to update the one to be fish, because I mean we have almost 1,000 fish. A merchant is being approaching a village. Okay. I don't mind any merchant. Please make yourself at home. Probably going to be either some mission or some trade route that I can upgrade. But I do think it's going to be a mission. I didn't have very... or did not have a lot of success with the trade routes and all that yet. So for this one, we're going to have to store iron. We're going to have to store tools. Gemstones I'm not really going to worry about too much. And maybe let's just store planks and wood here as well. There's no harm in that. Obviously those are not going to be my priority. I'm going to assign 2 more miners there so that we can get the iron ore as quickly as possible. Because like we saw now, we do require it to actually produce tools. Oh no, we do not. Apologies, that was definitely my bad. We only need the iron and then the... okay, yeah. No, that's fine. Just don't know where they actually get the wood from. I assume it's getting delivered from somewhere. No access to food. Still, how? There's so many food options for you. Anyway, we'll sort that out now. Merchant. Okay, so they want wood for money. Can't say no. They did want quite a decent chunk of wood. Yeah. Definitely quite a decent chunk of wood. That's fine. We have our awesome wood production that we set up at the very beginning, which I'm very, very happy about. And let's... oh, so they are starting to build the military fort. Awesome. We can assign soldiers already. Okay. Won't mind if I do. Don't know if I should increase the amount of markets that I have here, but I think that's going to be a bit redundant. Because, I mean, I don't know if these people just live far away from the actual market itself. What the case is. But to me, it should be functioning without an issue. So, our mine is full. I think our smelter is full. I think our blacksmith is full. It just needs some iron. So it requires the coal to be produced. This is actually that I need to store somewhere. Let's store the coal there. Before we get a little bit too excited. And I think this guy needs to sign as an additional farmer. There we go. Korea is approaching a village. Ooh. Okay. Northbury is becoming quite a prosperous city. To manage more goods, they are making plans for a town hall. However, they can't properly feed the necessary builders, and I hope you could help. Okay, I will have enough bread for them already. So, my trading with Northbury has been upgraded. That's great. Oh, so I can sell 200 stuff to them now. That's very good. That's very, very, very good. Because I have a polished stone, gold ore, that stuff that I'm selling. Yeah, so from a trade perspective, we should be a-okay. And I believe to be buy, what can we buy from them? So we are buying the berry brew. You might actually need to build another tavern soon. Let's see, total capacity. Okay, there's a lot of berry brew there. But I think we might need to move or build a tavern somewhere around this area, because I do think these guys are not getting any of the entertainment part of things. So, are producing some steel. Still waiting for... Okay, so we are producing tools as well, so we can actually now, instead of buying the tools, let's go to resources. I do believe I can sell the tools. Just want to slow down the time a little bit. Yes, we can sell the tools. So yeah, let's do that. So we are no longer really required to buy it. So I'm going to sell the tools if it's above 100. So we do need a little bit of a surplus of tools. Fantastic. Here's some newcomers. You guys are going to be farmers, because I think our farmers... Okay, we do have a lot of wheat now. I think our bread output is... Well, it's not full, actually. Okay, I thought it was full. So maybe I'll leave the farming for now. Let's maybe just import this granary. And then we might need to produce more wool and meat. This will be the other things that we do need. And also I want to invest in more berry production. Go, and then there's another stone. Seems like they're all at the same location most of the times. Okay, I did mark this one as being an extractable piece of land. That's perfect. Alright, so let's prioritize our military fort. So it's definitely going to use a ton of planks. Let's see, our building constructions. It's mainly the military fort, the fishery huts, and some homes. That's being built. Okay. So nothing too serious. Okay, so we have 65 tools. How many does it actually make? So 1 coal, 1 iron. And this 1 iron. Okay, 1 coal and 2 iron ore. Yeah, so we definitely, iron ore is definitely one of our weaker parts. So let's see if we can, I don't want to do promotions. No. I don't want to do levies. I want to check out the mandates. Let's start another mandate here. I want to see what resources I can get. Maybe there's something like marble or some of those more expensive things that we can actually start to mine. So the transporters are doing their work. These guys are doing their work. Is there still a food shortage? Probably. Let's see. Food, yeah. According to them, there's still a food shortage. So I'm gonna do the following. Gonna add an additional food court area. so that they can't complain that there's still a food shortage. Because honestly, there shouldn't be. Right, more newcomers. Just want to think what I need to build next. Let's look at the progression. Actually, soldiers. I need to get some soldiers. So let's sign these soldiers. Let's equip them. I do have weapons that has been given to me. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Soldiers need weapons. Weapons boost the power of your army, helping you complete military missions. Agreed. I do fully agree with that. Doesn't seem like... maybe they're using this... okay, they are using that bridge. That's awesome. It's just that the wall is doing its job. I am thoroughly pleased with that. So they just bring all of the materials. I think planks will be suffering a little bit. No, actually not. Phew. Okay, so tools we are producing at a very decent pace. I think charcoal might be a bit slow. Or coal. So we might, yeah, let's build a secondary coal producing plant. But first I actually really need to sort out clothing. Because from a cloth perspective, where's cloth? I'm blind, I'm not seeing cloth. Oh, there we go, 108. Yeah, it's a decent amount of cloth, but I think the bottleneck is at the amount of wool that we do have. Because cloth is being produced quite a decent... very well. Happiness bonus for my villagers. What's this? There are no more pleasant sight than mountain berries, such as a stockpiled in your granary. Oh yeah, I have a lot of berries now as well. So, surplus of food all around. Just waiting for bad weather to hit, then it won't necessarily be the case. Let's build another butchery actually. Right there. And let's prioritize it. The food is still an issue. But I think it's more this side, because you can see here that they do not like the current food situation. Construction requirements are not met. It should be met. I have a bell, I have an entrance. Seems to be fine to me. Honestly can't say what the issue is. What's this? Your trading prowess has inspired some of your villagers, and they wish to build an automated fountain masterpiece to honor the occasion. Optional bonus effect significantly improves the beautification of an area. Okay, and then just the all parts of the building needs to be built. That's great. I think we need to assign a few additional hunters. Yeah, I know you don't have access to food. I'm really working on it. Please, just give me some space. Like, there's food for everybody here. Probably just not very interested in the actual food that we have. Okay, so cloth, we have more than enough. And then tools, we going to use all of the tools that we do have at our disposal. This plank's empty. No clue where most of my planks is, because it seems like the warehouses are empty for them. Bailiff found... Oh, stone! Stone deposit, that's actually really great. Don't know why I had an extract there. That's okay. We have a stone deposit, which is really cool. I think the stone... We have enough stone, because we are only producing a little bit of polished stone at the moment. Which is also more than enough. I mean, our income is superb. We might need to build a decent treasury for that. Okay, this guy's building something. Go at it, my friend. Okay, so one thing that I want to complete as quickly as possible is this market. I think the market is almost... It's being prioritized, but I don't think it's being built just yet. Don't know what the current state is of this. And this thing's also being built, so tools are being used up a little bit. What's new? Oh, this is the masterpieces. Okay, I'll focus on the masterpieces a little bit later, they're not too important. Surplus of construction materials. Okay, just a bonus. Taxes, food shortage. Man, there's food all over here. I literally just think that the impacted location is just this area. Because for some odd reason, these guys that's supposed to sell the food isn't. They're not getting it. Okay, so we need more iron, and they need more coal. Oh, we actually have an additional charcoal burn worker. Maybe need to build another one, because it doesn't seem like it's really being produced that quickly as I thought. I think we should also start selling some of our gold as well. I think I set it to be everything above 50 we can sell. Let's just see which trade route it is. Oh, it's actually the one that I have the increased selling capacity, which is awesome. So I think, yeah, this is upgraded to be 200 per pop. So gold and polished stone are the main ones that I'm selling. Meat might be the next one that I can actually enable, because we are getting quite a decent chunk of meat, and as soon as this butchery over here can be completed, we should get a decent influx in meat production as well. Just wish, I just wish that they can hurry up with this military fort, but I do know that the military fort is quite far away from everything, so it does take some time. And I thought, like, maybe it's cool just to have a single gate that they can go through, so I have to walk all around and bring the stuff one by one, but it is working slowly but surely. My guy, stop complaining about food. I'm trying. What's new? Yeah, actually, I don't know. Seems like the church is being built decently. Yeah, just need to bring the polished, most of the resources to be brought to it. But it should be done in no time. And yeah, at the moment, yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of waiting around. Don't want to rush things too much just yet. we can maybe start looking at getting additional builders, as it does seem to be a bit of a problem, and these soldiers need the dormitories and the keeps and everything to really stay here, because it does seem like they are running back to get their needs fulfilled. Let me see, do they actually... Okay, so they also need food. So maybe I should just do the following. So I'm going to build a granary over here. Let's build a granary and a small little food market for them. Give them 2 different foods and some goods. That should be fine for them. The only issue is that the people who's going to work here will probably need a small little area to live at as well, so... Nothing too serious, just a small little area for them. Maybe they will actually move closer if they decide to move into this location. Okay, so we are selling gold at quite a decent price. I know you don't have access to food. Still don't understand why. We have a surplus of bread, surplus of berries. Do I have to build another granary here just for additional things to be brought? Because berries, we have 2 different food sources being produced very, very close by. Okay, so there's some construction requirements for the service building to be up and running, and I think that should ease some of the discomfort that some of the people are having. Because I think services are one of the things that I am lacking. And we can always expand it. There's some cool stuff that we can actually build. Alright, okay, so you guys, let's assign you to hunt. To be hunters. Go. Oh, we have quite a few of them. I think the butchery needs... Okay, it also uses serfs. So I'm happy. So let's rather check what workplaces we have open. So transporters. We have a miller. Yes. Hunters. Yes, hunters. There we go. And then just have the farmer. So the transporters, this one. Oh, yeah. Actually kind of do need a transporter here. But it's mainly for the bread. Yeah, just one thing. I probably need to do a little bit more research to try and figure out what the ideal distance is for certain buildings and production of certain resources. Because I don't know if you can have some resource being produced at the one end of the map, and it being really useful for the resource to be used on the other end. Guys, there's literally no food for you. Can they actually attend? No, they can't. Oh man, it's frustrating because I have so many food in that general area, but they just ignore it. I mean, oh sorry, bumped my mic. So I do have berries, fish, and bread available to them, but they just... Yeah, that's why I'm just expanding it here to the left as well, because this area here is going to be built out as well, so we might as well. Don't think it will hurt having more of it. What's this guy? We'll figure out... What's this? Unraveling the mystery tax. You learn Davenport is imposing a new taxation law on traded goods. Its details are a mystery, but you know it's yielding considerable profits without impacting commerce. If you were to crack its secret, such a tax could greatly benefit the village. I can trade a... No, I don't want to spy. Yeah, I see Davenport trade route is blocked. No, I don't want... Let's just figure it out as we trade, because we are trading more than enough resources for that. A rustic church with a stone bell tower. I think it's still being built. Yeah, I see the attendance for this specific church is extremely high, so the happiness of the people should go up. Okay, so I might need to increase its size a little bit. We'll do that as soon as the first initial wave of it is complete. Let's see, these guys need iron. They have everything. They just need to produce whatever they need. And how's the military fort looking? Still not too great. Occupancy 2 out of 22. Yeah, I know you can't really live there. Okay, let's just assign more people to do some work. Okay, so we can assign the farmer to the wheat, and let's just fill up the transporters. Might as well. Tools are being produced. We have 64 tools. It's just these waiting periods in between there actually being something produced and not. Missing raw materials. Yeah, I know. You do need iron. Might need to add an additional smelter as well. Let's do that. Just to see, so it uses 1 coal and 1 iron. It uses 2 iron ore, 1 coal. It should be standardized, but I think I can double the actual capacity that I have. So what I'm gonna do... Okay, I'm not gonna use these newcomers for that just yet. There's a bunch of workplaces that's still being built. Add another builder. Add another tax collector. And let's see these transporters. Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's fill in this transporter for this food income. We definitely need that. Yeah, so from a resource perspective, we can definitely add another blacksmith, and we can add another smelter, another blacksmith. There we go. We are building 2 charcoal huts, so that should be fine. And then, yeah, just need to maybe look at getting more farmers. It's just this one last farm that I can really assign people to. The rest are all somewhat occupied. And then I need more wool. That's why I don't want to upgrade more people to commoners, really. Just yet. And you, military fort? Some things are being built. Seems like. Yeah. And this guy... View home. This is actually his home. Sorry, friend. I'm trying to get you to have some resources here so you don't have to worry about that too much, but it's be a very slow thing. So yeah, planks, tools, I should have more than enough tools, I just don't know why they're not taking it. Okay, great. I also need to maybe prioritize the building of these berry gathering huts, because overall food input is quite bad. Let's just prioritize these. It feels like I'm starting to prioritize literally each and every construction project that I'm trying to build, which is definitely not the ideal. Doesn't really make a lot of sense if you want to prioritize all of your construction efforts. I'm really trying to... just waiting for a builder still. I think essentially what's happening now is that because I'm having a lot of areas that I do prioritize. Oh, it's this one that actually has a poor... No, let's add these guys. Since I'm prioritizing so many buildings, I think it still takes the one that you prioritize initially, and then it takes it from there to go down the path to the ones that you've prioritized the latest, like a queue, essentially. Okay, so I need to investigate more mandates. Let's see what else we can discover on this somewhat prospective mining area. So you have a lot of iron that's on hold. This tavern seems fine. 2 newcomers, thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely need to... Seems okay. Yeah, I think the size of this thing is okay for now. I'm not gonna stress too much about it. Bring 5 tools, and then this guy's bringing X amount of... Notable tier unlocked for the clergy. I followed advice, I did indeed. So this thing is done as well. But let's extend it. I seriously need to... It's a bit too large. Let's extend it like that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And we can actually... do the following. Might look a little strange, but I have like a little court thing in here. Something like this. It actually looks cool. Oh, I probably need to just turn this one around. Let go. Like such. There we go. Should have a nice little court here within the church that we built. And food is still a problem. Ah, great. Great. So, berries, meat, fish, clothes, clothes, clothes. The last one should be... Let's assign whoever needs to work here, because they need to have food to sell. There's more than enough here. Can't keep struggling just with food. Especially not that much. I think there might be some more room here for an additional sheep farm. Ugh, where is it now? It should be goods production. Ooh, another iron deposit. That is superb news. So we can start another one. Oh, some of these guys are actually gonna start leaving. I don't want that, please. I honestly, I really don't want that. I can't afford people leaving. So there's some food here. So I really do hope the happiness of these peeps will start increasing. Let's just see what else we can find. I know you don't have access to housing. It's being built. Iron smelter, and this needs 2 commoners, so we can open list. Let's promote you two, and let's assign you. There we go. Now we can properly make some tools. I mean, even this one is empty. This one is also empty. There's just too many people here. That's the only conclusion that I can get to, even though we have enough resources of everything. But I think it should hopefully stabilize a little bit more. What part is this? I think that's a treasury, or the treasury is back here. Oh, that's the training grounds. That's the fortified keep, and that's the barracks. And this thing is full of food. Maybe it's not saturated enough. Missing raw materials, you require iron, yes. That is what we are working on, and you need coal and iron. You have enough. You're just not... You are just not working. I think one of these resources aren't being used. Ah, great, we have some newcomers to tend to the market. How many blacksmith can we have? 2, so I need to promote these 2 so long, so that we can produce the needed tools. I think I should maybe still buy some tools, actually. I will sell it. I will sell it afterwards. But I don't think we are producing enough tools, because I can see we are using quite a decent amount of them. But we're not producing nearly enough. Fish and berries. Ooh, training grounds have been built. The kingdom has an interest in your land. New content available to unlock. The name of the land is well known amongst the nobility. Oh, great. So, I think the training grounds are done. Ooh, I found some more stone. Can create a lot of polished stone areas over here. Now these guys are complaining. But look at all of this food here. How on earth don't you have access to food? Especially people living here. We should have more than enough food. Seems like the food is stabilizing, is getting lower. That I am very, very happy about. Okay, so this one is done. Add the blacksmiths. And then I need to start looking at the sheep farms. Gonna add some priority to them. So the sheep farms are, yeah, I think from where I am at the moment, the wool is lacking a little bit. But I'll definitely have to increase the overall production of my my cloth and the clothing. Because if I start to upgrade a lot of citizens now, that's really gonna turn out very poorly. It's a very slow but methodical expansion. Oh, butchers. I forgot about the butchers. Yeah, that's... Nah, I should have a decent amount of meat as well. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna conclude the stream there. I think we made quite a decent amount of progress. We were able to almost assign all of the farmers. We just need to assign this one last farm with people to work at. We've really increased our production of tools that we will need. We can sell them later on. Before I forget, let me actually update the resources for the tools to sell everything above 100. I think our overall production should now be decent enough to manage that by own. I just think that the military base that we built here just uses a little bit too much resources. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. If you, for those who are still watching, I really appreciate it, and do consider liking and subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.